Hi, everyone. This is Tara Gretton and Vicky Esabag. Hi, and we are bringing you a new question today for our Power Burst. And I believe, Tara, this is Power Burst number 40.
Woohoo!
And so the
Brilliant.
question is, what do we do when we only have a few minutes to talk about something important? And the interesting thing about this Power Burst today is that Tara and I really actually only have a few minutes.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
so Tara, do you want to open it up?
yeah. Well, do you know what? We only had a few minutes, and we could have easily have said we don't have time to have this conversation. Yeah, but we
Exactly.
engaged time to have this conversation. And yeah, I mean, why it really sort of came to mind for us is that quite often, you hear people are so busy. And just hear people talking about how busy they are, and notice ourselves. I notice myself and others, particularly in those kind of interactions with everybody, but particularly in the school context, perhaps of how I hear adults sort of saying to children and young people, I don't have much time, or even in those professional environments. So I think it's really, how do we manage those times? So I feel if someone's like, I really haven't got time to talk, I've only got a minute, I feel a bit objective sometimes, or it might mean that I just lose what I want to say. I'm a bit thrown by that. So
Yes.
it's kind of thinking, how might we manage that in a more compassionate, more constructive, more meaningful way, that we listen to that person, we can see that they really need to talk to us. And something that I was thinking about was, I have only got a minute, but this minute that I have is completely yours, completely yours. How can we make best use of this time? So, let's go for it. You've got my undivided attention. And this will kind of speak to what you're going to add, Vicky. And then it's like, and then what can we do from then? So I can give you more of my time. And when does that need to happen? So we're not just like, I've only got a minute, and then it's okay, you have my time, you have a minute. I've got to go and, I've got a meeting, but yeah, how can we make best use of this time, and what might we do following this in order for me to feel that you've really had an opportunity to talk to me?
Yes. And that speaks to how we demonstrate compassion, doesn't it? To be able to say to somebody, not just in terms of how we communicate with them, but to be able to show that they mean a lot to us, and we want to be there for them, and to provide them with that energy, which is I really want to be here for you. So even if it's just for a very short period of time, that's what I'm going to do, rather than to sort of scurry them off,
Yeah,
which can happen a lot in a fast-paced environment. One of the things that I love to do is, when I don't have time, I like to actually say, okay, you know what, this is not the greatest time for me. I probably only have a minute, so let this is something that's very meaningful for me to talk about with you. So let us set a time that
yeah,
we can get together either later, or an hour or a few minutes, and let's establish that time, and then let's come together, and then we can sit and have a more fulsome conversation, and then the person feels that they're being heard, they're being honored and respected, and so they're at that point, they don't have to feel that sense of rejection, that they can't have that conversation in the moment.
yeah. Love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
People being valued, being seen, and
Yes.
opportunity being created, even it can't happen exactly in that moment, but they will have their opportunity to speak. So
Yes.
on that, we need to end there. Thank you everybody for listening, and
Thank you.
thank you, Vicky, and take care.
Thank you, Tara. Have a great day.